break here, we'll go over some of the bony structures as well as the muscles. So with the bony structures, we'll be dealing with the bottom portion of the arm bone. That's where the muscles attach to. In the forearm, you have two bones. You have the outer bone and inner bone. So inner bone is called the ulna, outer bone is called the radius. Then you got the wrist bones and the fingers. Now in regards to the forearm muscles on the front, all of them attach to this area called medial epicondyle. Commonly, all those muscles come up here, and a general term for them is common flexor tendon that attaches here. All but one move downward, become tendinous, going on top of the carpal bones or wrist bones to attach to the fingers, and one of the muscles move downward and out to attach to the radius here. Now, before we go to the back of the forearm muscles and brachioradialis, there's a nerve that I wouldn't mind you knowing, and this nerve moves down behind the elbow right here, which we'll see later on, and then down onto the wrist right in between these two bony protuberances. Now the reason I'm addressing that nerve is because when people hit their elbow, it's called a funny elbow, they're hitting the nerve right here because it becomes superficial. And over here, it can be compressed with overuse or overstress. So those are the two areas that are common for that nerve. Now we'll move on to brachioradialis. That's the muscle we mentioned that divides the front and back of the forearm muscles. That muscle attaches up higher onto the arm bone right about here and moves along on top, I should say, of the radius to attach on the bottom end. And then on the back side, the back forearm muscles, all the muscles attach to right here. And again, very similar to the front of the muscles, they come together, and a general term is common extensor tendon, where they attach to the lateral epicondyle. They move downward to attach to the wrist as well as the finger bones. So this muscle here, the group of muscles bring the wrist backward and fingers backward, called extension, and the forearm muscles on the front side bring the wrist forward and fingers forward, called flexion. Now we'll move on to massage techniques.